Want to be sure you're getting the most out of your retirement for all the years of your retirement? That's the primary goal of More Living with Jim Brogan and our Dollars and Cents segment, where we provide you with an important financial tip that will help positively impact the quality of your life in retirement. And now here's Jim with this week's Dollars and Cents tip.
What can we learn from the Dow's flirtation with 13,000 this week? Many are wondering, are we on the verge of a nice recovery and a little mini bull market? Many others are worried that we might see a correction. Where is the answer? And I think the biggest thing is we need to just continue to be cautious. Certainly there are some signs here in the United States that things are looking up, especially with companies. Companies, stocks, corporate profits are good, cash flow is good, signs are up. However, one thing we've learned over the last 5 or 6 years is our market has started to react much more in the short term from political and economic news than it is from actual fundamental information in the stock market and in good U.S. companies. And so I think we need to continue to be cautious because there's a lot of potential for volatility. First, we need to remember that the housing market is still in a state of decline, or at least has not hit the rock bottom, and certainly is not appearing to move forward. As a matter of fact, a report released this week indicated that almost a fourth, 24% of all total home sales in the fourth quarter of 2011 were either short sales or foreclosures. So clearly our housing market at the residential side has not started to see recovery. But the biggest thing is with what's going on in Europe, and we got the situation with Iran, there's just so much potential for volatility. We've got the unsolved tax issues here in the U.S., the debt ceiling. We've got a presidential election coming up and a gridlocked Congress. So there's a lot of potential for volatility because when there's a lot of uncertainty, uncertainty leads to volatility. So I think you need to ask yourself, if we see a lot of that volatility, how much volatility are you willing to see in your own portfolio, and do you have safeguards in place to protect against that? So I think the big word of the day is caution. While things are looking better with U.S. companies, just be cautious. Be careful that you have a good diversified investment plan that hopefully can withstand market conditions in most market types of environments.
And that's our Dollars and Cents segment for this week. You can find this week's Dollars and Cents segment and others by visiting BroganFinancial.com.